perfect daily driver. My job is only about 10 miles away, so I don't need to drive a big vehicle. I'm the only passenger. It's a stick, great on gas, fun to drive. What more do I need for a daily driver? And then for my job, I pick up heavy stuff, load up an electric car with trailers. Sometimes I drive outside, go around the building, and I always look at my car. Car guy thing to do right there. Hey man, are you copying my parking OCD?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you look at your car when you drive around? See, car guy thing to do. Today's topic: do small cars really save that much money versus a big vehicle? Today's video: Econoline versus Abarth. I'm going to daily drive my Abarth. I'm only taking it to work. That's it. No errands. And I want to see how much it costs me for the week just to go to work versus the Econoline. And then I'm going to do the math and see how much savings that is overall. This car recommends 91 octane, and that's what I put in this car, 91 octane. And it's at $2.89 a gallon right now. So everything's topped off, ready for my work week. Happy Friday. Wrapping up my work week. Let's get this started. That's a good sound. Hit 50,000 miles last night going into my driveway. 36.4 mpg, 96.4 miles traveled. So when I top this off tonight, it'll be a little more than 100 miles. And at 36 mpg, I'm gonna put in a little less than 3 gallons. That's not bad. I'm at the end of my work week. According to the miles predictor, I could travel another 286 miles. 35.7 miles per gallon and 109.2 miles traveled. Let's go ahead and get the actual fuel economy right now. I drove this pretty much like a grandma. There was a few hard runs in there. I didn't boost too much. A few boosted runs, but for the most part, I drove like a grandma. 91 octane recommended, 87 octane minimum. Rolling with the 91, $2.87 per gallon. $8.90 for the week. 3.091 gallons added. Actual fuel economy, 35.32. And according to the computer, 35.7. So that was pretty close to accurate, off by 0.4. So $8.90 for the week versus $18 for my Econoline. That's a $10 saving. So 10 times 4, that's $40. So if I drive this instead of the Econoline to work, I'm saving $40 a month. Every dollar counts. So this will be my work daily driver now. And I actually went further in this. The Econoline, I was just under 100 miles for the week. I learned the long way to get to work. More freeway versus side street. I should do that experiment again with the Econoline. I'll drive a little more, but I might save a couple miles per gallon because the long way is more freeway. It added about 10 or 15 miles to my drive, but less stop and go traffic. So on this tank, I went just a little further. So there you go. This is now my daily driver officially. I might take my Econoline to work still. I probably will. Maybe a day a week on a Friday. Keep it topped off for my road trips. when I got this van, my intention was to use it primarily for road trips and take it to work maybe 1 or 2 times per week. I've been daily driving it the last 2 weeks. I really like it a lot. The plan was take this on road trips and keep the miles off my Abarth. Just take my Abarth to work. My job is only 100 miles per week, 10 miles to work and 10 miles home. So I would only put 400 miles a week on my Abarth and use this for errands maybe, and mainly road trips and errands to keep the miles off my Abarth, because I trust this more than that car. My Abarth has 50,000 miles on it. This has 104,000 and change, and I think this will still outlast that car. So in this video, I'm going to document how much does it cost for me to go to work if I just take this to work. No errands, just work miles. Just got off of work and I'm at 148, just about to turn 148 miles on this current tank of fuel. According to the Ultra Gauge, 10.6 mpg. As always, I'm going to get the actual fuel economy. 13.838 gallons added. Current fuel price $2.73 a gallon for 87 octane in California. That's the cheapest it's been in 10 years. Actual fuel economy 10.69. The Ultra Gauge said 10.6. I got it pretty close to accurate now. Alright, let me zero this out. Everything is zeroed out. So about 100 miles on this tank this week. All I'm going to do is go to work. 80% freeway, 20% side street. I'm going 65 miles per hour going to work. Going home, I could probably go 55. There shouldn't be anyone on the road right now. I predict I will get 12.5 mpg for my work week. Check this out. It's my van's brother right there. My van's brother. Other than semi-trucks, freeway is pretty much empty. I'm at 12.3 mpg right now. By the time I get home, I'll be at about 15.8. I've done this before. About an 8.7 mile drive from Pilot. According to the Ultra Gauge, I'm getting 15.1 mpg, and that's pretty accurate now. It's within 0.3. If I continue this pace, I'll get 521 miles out of this tank. That's not bad, but I don't think I'll get 15. I predict 12.5 mpg for the week for 100 miles or so. Happy Friday. 71.1 miles on the trip meter. My job is just under 9 miles away, so actually less than the 100 miles I thought it would be. Sometimes I go on errands after work, so usually when I go to work after my work week, the trip meter is more than 100. But by the time I get to work, this will be at about 80. When I go to Pilot, it'll be at about 81, 82. 81.4 miles. I'm at work, so when I get off, I'll go ahead and top this off and see what my MPG is. Pilot is about 1 mile away. I'm at Pilot, 83 miles on the trip meter, and 12.2 MPG according to the Ultra Gauge. This should be pretty accurate. I predicted 12, looks like I'm going to get about 12. Let's see how much it costs me to go to work for a week. $18.17, 6.732 Gallons added. Not bad. Under $20 for the week to go to work. Let's get the actual fuel economy. Actual fuel economy, 12.32. So I have this pretty close to accurate. The last reading was pretty accurate. I have it pretty much dialed in now. So 12 mpg, like I predicted. 80% freeway, 20% side street. I knew that was going to hurt this van a lot. And, you know, of course, every time it's a cold start, the van needs to heat up. If it was a straight road trip, this will get much better MPG. I think on a road trip, I could pull off 15 or 16. If it was a pure flat road, this thing could get 18 or 19. But because I have mountains to cross when I go on my road trips, I think that's going to hurt me a lot, and I'll be at about 15. So not bad, under $20 to go to work. This is cheap fuel for California standards, so I'm enjoying it right now. I don't intend on daily driving this all the time, but you know, I wanted to see how much it costs to go to work. Now I'll do a video on how much it costs for my Abarth to go only to work for a week and see how much I actually save driving my little car versus this van.